Welcome back to Random Talks. Today we're diving deep into the strict, fascinating, and often misunderstood world of the samurai.
That's right. We'll explore the unbreakable rules a samurai lived by, the severe punishments for dishonor, and give you a clear breakdown of every major samurai weapon.
Let's start with their code. Samurai lived under Bushido, a code where honor mattered more than life itself.
Absolutely. For example, a samurai could never ever flee the battlefield. Running away was considered worse than death.
And they couldn't lie to their lord, couldn't disobey a direct order, and couldn't attack from behind or use any kind of trickery. Combat had to be direct, face-to-face, and honorable.
And speaking of dishonor, one of the strictest taboos was using poison. Poison was seen as the ultimate act of cowardice, completely against the warrior's code.
So cowardly. Punishments for breaking the code were severe. The most iconic, of course, was seppuku, ritual suicide to restore honor.
Yes, but poisoning an enemy was considered far worse than other failures. It threatened the entire samurai system of honor.
For using poison, the samurai was judged personally by the shogun, not by a lesser lord, the shogun himself.
Wow! That's because secret killings created fear, chaos, and widespread dishonor. If samurai abandoned open combat for assassinations, their very identity as warriors would collapse.
Exactly. So the penalties included immediate execution, total loss of rank and land for their family, or, arguably, the worst shame, being denied the right to commit seppuku.
That is intense. All right, now let's shift gears and break down the tools of their trade. The weapons.
I love this part. First up, the katana, the long, curved sword you always see with samurai. It's incredibly fast, razor-sharp, and perfect for single, clean strikes in close combat.
The classic. Next is the wakizashi, which is the shorter sword worn alongside the katana. Together they form the daisho, a true symbol of a samurai's status.
The wakizashi was the backup, used indoors or in very tight spaces where the long katana was impractical.
Then there's the tanto. It's a small dagger used as a last resort weapon, or in some grim cases for the ritual of seppuku.
It's interesting because before swords became so iconic, the main samurai weapon was actually the yumi, the long Japanese bow.
It was huge, often taller than the archer, and samurai were masters at firing it from horseback with incredible accuracy.
That takes skill. Another key weapon was the yari, the spear. It was long, powerful, and absolutely essential for group formations and for stopping charging cavalry.
And we can't forget the naginata, a long polearm with a curved blade at the end. It gave great reach and control and was even used by elite female warriors, the anabugisha.
Fascinating. When on horseback, samurai also used the tachi, a longer and more curved sword than the katana, designed specifically for slashing downward at infantry.
And then everything changed. From 1543 onward, samurai also began to use teppo, early firearms introduced by the Portuguese.
They were slow to reload, but strong enough to pierce traditional armor. They changed Japanese warfare forever.
But even with guns entering the battlefield, one core rule remained. No poison, no hidden tricks. Only honorable, direct combat.
So today we explored the forbidden acts, the harsh punishments, and the iconic weapons that shaped samurai life.
It was a great discussion. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and Telegram. We'll see you in the next episode.